more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma make my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition, if you really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes, and let it pop. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Today, we're set for a good one. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the lines. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And it's going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's complete. Peyton Hendershot. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man left side, he's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A second down throw for Goff. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Really nice nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Goff. That's complete to Rice. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. Going up top. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey, 76. 180. 5.
Now Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. James. Here, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
There's the tight end, Hendershot. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt.
Formation for the Lions.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted. Right at the 10-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run here for Robinson. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Lions 13. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Catches made. That is Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Now he's loose again, and he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through, and the Lions will open up a 6-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
The score, Falcons 21, Lions 20. Zane Gonzalez set to kick
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. His throw left side is complete. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Goff. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. It's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Goff to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Down Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Trader now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Go! Viking 18!
On 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Yeah. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will cut it to a 2-point lead.
The score, Lions 30, Falcons 28. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
So, from the 37, here's second and 2. Here's Goff. Rice open. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 21, here's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He's to the 10. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Falcons 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Keep the ball. Check out.
They'll go play action now with Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Crowd leading.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go. Attack.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well.
Goff. Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On second down, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third down and 3. The fourth quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. To the right side here. Pass is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Gonzalez lining up for
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
One more time for Montgomery. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 46, here's second and a couple. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
20.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Attack.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Touchdown, Lions. Trader now on for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. That's London. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Here's 1st down.
line.
Penix gonna throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. To throw again, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.